Both veteran teams, Steve, they've been around. A game like this is a test of wits as much as anything.
They understand what it takes to win. They understand how to will themselves into wins. They understand you can't make mistakes mentally. Veterans, they know how to pull it out. They want to keep it close, and they feel they can win at the end.
So the Rockets win the tip. Now Golden State's starting five. Warriors death lineup out there with Curry, Clay, Iguodala, KD, and Draymond. Ariza with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Off the screen. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Clearly a foul.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And when you watch this Rockets team, you can see just how explosive they are on the offensive end. Almost everyone on the floor can hurt you from deep, and they all know their role and execute it to a T.
Ariza hits them both. And last season, the Rockets' offense was incredible. Then they go and add Chris Paul.
They can run a team off the floor if they get hot. 2 great playmakers in Paul and Harden. And making a move for Paul made a lot of teams fear what the Rockets can do now on offense.
Practice makes perfect. Thompson is just lights out on these shots.
Capella with a screen on Green. Here's Harden. No good on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Thompson against Harden, and Thompson kicks to Curry. Iguodala dishes to Durant. Green the screen. Durant the pass to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
What can you say? If he started hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
Paul kicks it to Tucker. The 3 from Harden. Harden missing again.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards. And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Ariza. Screen by Capella. Ariza dishes to Paul. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
CP3 moving the basketball around. That's what you want out of your point guard.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Capella. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Houston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot, gentlemen.
And the free throw, no good. Every so often, Steve, Andre Iguodala will dial it back to when he was younger and remind you of what he once was, one of the best players in the NBA, one of the most athletic players in the league. Now he usually saves that for big moments or when the team needs him to be that kind of player.
You're so right. You remember last season when Kevin Durant went down, Iguodala played fantastic basketball in Durant's absence. You almost felt like Iguodala is holding back until he's needed the most.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
They set the screen. Curry outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Capella. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 5 now.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Here's Iguodala. They lead by 1. Back to Thompson. Iguodala, the pass to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Yep, it counts.
Andre getting the offensive juices flowing. Just a confident player who likes taking those type of shots.
Screen by Capella. Capella sets a screen for Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Pass to Tucker. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Back to Iguodala. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ariza kicks to Paul. Pass to Harden. He dishes it to Ariza. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. Again, the Rockets score.
The defense respects the shooting ability of CP3, but even when they contest it, he can knock it down.
There's a good screen. Thompson from long range. Good work defensively by Harden.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
And again, no good by Golden State. The Rockets trail. It's Ariza on the wing. Capella with a screen on Iguodala. Ariza kicks it to Tucker. Kicks it out to Ariza. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Feeds it to Green. Iguodala outside. Green the screen. It's Curry outside. Ariza with the rebound. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Over to the left wing. Screen by Capella. Leaner from distance. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I'm not sure why he didn't take more time to square himself up, given the space he had, but he still got the shot to go anyways.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 9. They set the pick. The screen from Thompson. Iguodala dishes to Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Thompson against Harden. Over Thompson. And it's Houston with another.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now here's Durant. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Thompson outside. Left side Durant. Shoots over Tucker. And again, no good by Golden State. Rockets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Paul passes to Ariza. Paul against Curry. Capella sets a screen for Paul. Ariza with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Ariza no up. The Warriors trail. Here's Thompson. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Rockets shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. They get it back. Capella. Great D that time from Iguodala.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
Durant. That's good.
And as much attention as KD commands, you know he's used to getting buckets with the defense all over him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Well, and Steve, you were known for ball handling at 6'7". It seems like we're seeing more and more big players with that kind of skills. Antetokounmpo, Ben Simmons in Philadelphia as he begins to come back in his rehab. Of course, LeBron James. Why do you think that's the case? The taller guys handling the ball and with great success.
You know, Kevin, I think it's because now guys are not in the box. I don't think you have positions. It's positionless basketball. And guys want to be able to dribble the basketball, shoot the basketball, and they work on their game. I know kind of in my era, the big guys just stay in the paint. The guards handled the basketball. And then kind of the 2 and the 3 were the only guys that did a lot of different things. But I think right now, guys are learning the game from such a young age to be able to do it all. And that's the reason why we're seeing more triple doubles.
Houston making some changes. Mbah a Moute's checked in for Capella. Gerald Green comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Gordon subbed in for Chris Paul. Golden State also making some changes. Looney's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Now, here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. And the basket by Gordon.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Durant's got 5.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Gordon with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Trying to answer back. But that 3 is off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
It's Curry. That time on the assist by Durant. 8 points for Steph Curry.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Screen by Mbah a Moute. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game planning on both sides has been effective early on.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. They set the pick. Looney kicks to Durant. Over Green. And it's Durant missing. Houston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Harden against Curry. Harden, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Over in the corner, Livingston. Over Gordon. Livingston, that's good. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Everybody talks about the 3 ball, but Shaun Livingston understands his game. The mid-range game, he's a master at it.
Harden outside. Here is Mbah a Moute. The three-pointer, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Curry can't get it to go.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Green dishes to Livingston. Over Gordon. Outside for Curry. Again, Curry missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The Rockets again can't hit. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Inside, Mbah-a-Moute with the steal. Harden outside. He kicks it to Mbah-a-Moute. Curry against Harden. That's tipped. Outside Curry. They set the pick. Now Harden. There's the triple. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And work ethic, a big part of Steph Curry's success, as he was not a highly regarded 5-star recruit coming out of high school.
There's obviously ways that you can get better as a player from year to year and find different ways to show, what you're capable of, and that's kind of how, my story unfolded from high school to now, is just adding a little bit of piece here, a piece there every single year.
And he's certainly become not only a complete player, but the kind of true star guys that every team is looking to build around.
When he was drafted, Steph was viewed by most scouts as a great shooter. Not a centerpiece, but boy, were they wrong.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson at the 2 with Iguodala playing the 3. Bell is out there with West, and it's Cook in at the point guard. Off target from 3-point range. The Rockets trail.
And as great as the Warriors are on offense, the best team in the league on that end last year, their defense is just as good. Had the #1 defense last season. To have the top offense and defense explains why they're so dominant.
And for Houston, they're shooting for the game at 42%. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. On the wing, Thompson. Bell against Nene. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Iguodala outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And for the Warriors, the defense, Steve, has been the underrated strong point of the team for so long. They just bother shots and make life difficult for opposing teams.
They do. They have great personnel, and they have the ability to switch on defense. Players are so versatile with who they can guard. The communication is excellent, and the rotation on point.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Two shots.
That's good from Nene. Steve, a lot of great guards out there in the NBA. Many of them will drag you down to the block. Which guards would you least like to go up against in the post?
I would say Dwayne Wade, because I've got a chance to play against him in the post.
Yeah.
Some of the guys now you look at, Sean Livingston, Devin Booker is a sneak peek for me. They say he's a shooter, but you got to watch him down the low post. DeMar DeRozan can make a living down there. Those are the guys that stand out for me right now, Kevin.
Tough guys, tough players, you're right. Now here's Iguodala. He has 5. They set the pick. Cook kicks it to West. over Mbamute. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Left side, Gordon. Nene with the screen on Thompson. Thompson against Gordon. Paul, no one around him. Drops in the tray. Paul's got 5.
Boy, Chris Paul has been a top-notch perimeter shooter. His form is just perfect.
West kicks to Iguodala. The shot's good on the assist by West. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Here's Cook. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Paul outside. Nene, the screen. Paul passes to Nene. To the middle. Here's Gordon. From the stripe. Rebound by Iguodala. Warriors leading by 4. And there's the feed to Cook. Thompson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. West a screen on Paul. Picked by West. Here is Cook. Defended by Paul. From deep. And it's Cook missing.
He's hit a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
And the pass to Mbamute. It's Ariza on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. Paul outside. Stolen by Thompson. A finish, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Thompson is lightning quick in the open floor. Terrific at running the court from end to end.
Rockets trail by 6. Nene, the screen. Paul kicks to Mbamute. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mbamute has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, Steve, when you think about leaders and players who mean as much for the mental game of their team as their coach, you know, Chris Paul right at the top of that list. He has always been a vocal floor general his whole career.
You're totally right. Paul is very aware of everything that is going on in a game. Can get in a teammate's face if they have a mental lapse. Not always an easy pill to swallow, but all players respect Chris Paul's leadership.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Bell. And Looney subbed in for David West. Here is Cook. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Now, here's Mbamute. Got a hand on it.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
Here is Cook. He feeds it to Thompson. And here's Iguodala outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 11 points for Andre Iguodala.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
He was all alone on that one.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here is Cook. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Here's Green. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The first free throw is good.
Many can argue at this point that Draymond should have had 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Arguably one of the most impactful defenders of this generation. Can take over a game without ever scoring a point.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. And James Harden subbed in for Eric Gordon. And Golden State also making a change. Curry's checked in. Iguodala dishes to Green. Back to Iguodala. Over Ariza. Iguodala, no good. And taken over without scoring is a Draymond specialty, Steve. You think back to his triple-double with points not being one of those categories.
Kevin, Draymond is just an amazingly unique player in the NBA with his defense. Can actually guard positions 1 through 5. Plays his best defense when the moment matters the most.
Well, across the board last season, James Harden, Greg, saw his numbers jump through the roof, but he showed improvement both in his defensive engagement as well as his rebounding. Not something that a lot of us saw coming.
Yeah, that's a good point. And with Harden, I think the rebounding is the really surprising number. Went from being an average rebounding guard to a great one the last few seasons. He's been showing more of a dedication to all aspects of the game.
First one falls for him.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And one thing that is quite clear with the Rockets in terms of their approach is their shot selection. They prefer easy layups or threes. Very rarely will you see them play that in-between game.
Curry passes to Looney. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. And it's Iguodala again missing. And that shot selection, a systematic approach by the whole Houston organization. Greg, as a team, they actually took less mid-range jump shots than DeMar DeRozan did individually last season.
Yeah, and it wasn't even close. I mean, the approach Houston has made successful the last few seasons, they are 100% committed to not taking mid-range shots if they can help it.
Now Curry. Trevor Ariza missing from long range. Curry kicks to Thompson. In the corner, Iguodala with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Andre Iguodala.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Paul dishes to Capella. Harden outside. Ariza kicks to Mbamute. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul.
Loose ball.
That's his first foul.
Going the other way.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Mbamute. Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Mbamute. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Trevor Ariza. And Golden State also making a change. Kevin Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Green passes to Curry. Back to Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 11 points.
Oh, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line. He can hit that with his eyes closed.
Harden sets the pick for Paul. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Thompson for the triple. That one's not going to go. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Gordon. Here's Capella. They get it back. And finally they hit one. He has 6.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Curry dishes to Durant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Rockets trail by 4. Paul kicks to Harden. There's the dish to Gordon. Capella with a screen on Green. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Durant. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Steve, we've seen some big names retire from the NBA in the last few seasons. I mean, guys that we all admired for so many years. Talk about walking away from the game and not having that a part of your everyday life and what that's like for a player.
Kevin, I think, and especially talking individually, it's the hardest thing. So whenever you started, you've been playing this game 15, 20, and some of these guys 25 years.
Take a break.
To be able to say
Two
you're
shots.
not playing this game and to go to the next step, it's definitely hard because you've had this routine. What I love now is guys have done a fantastic job of keeping their bodies in shape. They're able to play 20, 21 years, and one day we're going to see a guy playing 25 years. I think it's fantastic.
What I think about Steve is as long as they can remember, all they've played is basketball. And then one day it just kind of ends. I mean, that's got to be such a difficult thing to go through.
It's hard, and I like now a lot of these players now are thinking about that day, and they're better prepared to be able to walk away and walk right into something else. And even if it's being a dad, I like what guys are doing right now.
Curry against Paul. Curry passes to Looney. Outside Curry. There's the pick. The wide open look for Durant. The Rockets pull it in. Paul with the ball. He's got 5. On the wing, Gordon. Screen by Capella. Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Can't tie it up as that one misses. From deep three-point range, that shot no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Thompson against Harden, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson. For Houston, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Harden. That one drops. He ties it up.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Thompson against Harden. Durant dishes to Green. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking, immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Gordon kicks to Capella. To the inside. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Green, no luck.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Dishes to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Gordon kicks it to Tucker. Another miss by Houston. Warriors leading by 3. Durant with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Pass to Looney, down low. Green dishes to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Here's the screen, and Thompson kicks to Durant. Green with a screen for Durant. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Curry is inside. Defended by Paul. Rockets trail by 3. Gordon kicks to Paul. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
If the defense is going to keep giving him those shots, you know he has the confidence to knock them down.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
But you also want a decent shot if you can get it. That takes priority.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Amazing display of concentration by Stephen Curry. So gifted at scoring the basketball.
And the basket by Harden.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Now here's Thompson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game. And here is Paul at the elbow. Harden for the 3, and another 3 from Paul. Paul's got 11 points.
The defense has to stay on Chris Paul. He has a quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Rockets on top. They lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Clay, how do you evaluate the first half?
You know, they clogged the lane, and they played great hell defense. We got to keep driving and kicking, doing a great job of sharing the ball. And we just play unselfish. We'll be great in the second half.
We'll see if that ball can get to the weak side. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
And we hope
Show.
you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind too far. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down low, but if they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Well, he's one of those guys. When he's being aggressive, officials give him the benefit of the doubt.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. The Warriors trailing. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. The 2 pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. Trevor Ariza out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Ariza after the miss from Stephen Curry.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
With the way the Warriors romped in the playoffs and how stacked their team is, Steve, is a team like Golden State or really any team this talented good for the NBA?
It's a question that was asked a lot last season and will get asked a lot this season. I love the way this team plays. I think they play with such greatness and unselfishness. All the other 29 teams, they just have to catch up. Great eye contact. Guys working in tandem in the paint.
Warriors shooting around 41% on the night. Kicks it to Green. They set the screen. Back to Curry. Iguodala outside. Green, the pass to Thompson. Durant in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Durant's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Simply put, that's a hard, firm screen by Draymond. Really helps his teammates out there with the screening ability.
Capella dishes to Harden. Stolen by Thompson. Steps back and fires. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry with the steal. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Curry's got 15.
Stephen Curry all over his man, gets the steal, and then he converts on the offensive end.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. Passes it to Harden. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tucker. Off target from outside. The Warriors leading. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got that one up quick. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They set the screen. Iguodala kicks to Durant. Stolen by Tucker. Ariza against Iguodala. Ariza with the bucket.
Phenomenal defense there, but even better offense.
Warriors trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Harden kicks to Capella. Ariza outside. The 3 from Harden. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Andre is just so talented, so skilled at drawing fouls on the way up.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Iguodala.
The charity stripe is far from the strongest part of Iggy's game, but he will hit him in crunch time.
And Iguodala drops them both.
The Warriors' playoff run last season, pretty remarkable. Won their first 14 straight and finished 16-1. 14 straight wins, the longest playoff win streak in NBA history.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Thompson passes to Iguodala. Outside Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And you saw the stories about what sparked the Warriors' incredible playoff run last year, you know, from Klay Thompson signing the toaster for a fan. Nonetheless, the team went on a huge run afterwards.
Yes, they did, going all the way, beating the Cavs in the Trilogy Series. Never underestimate a toaster.
Now here's Iguodala, following the shot by Chris Paul. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Outside Durant. On the wing, Thompson. That 3 off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Paul dishes to Ariza. Back to Paul from outside the arc. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. There's a good screen. Iguodala with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Durant kicks to Curry. Back to Durant. Durant with a screen on Ariza. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Green shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Green's got 7.
Green is just a bulldog on the offensive glass. So great at reading misses and getting second chances.
Paul kicks to Capella. Thompson against Harden. Here's Ariza. And nothing is falling for him right now.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Here's Thompson. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Thompson, a master at positioning himself well down inside and schooling the defense.
Timeout called. The Rockets.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
And with Curry and his ability to put a team away in one quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end a game's competitiveness in a short span. What is amazing is he does so much and will often sit out the fourth quarter because of the lead he's helped to build.
And Mbah-a-Moute's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. Pass to Harden. It's Ariza on the wing. The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors leading by 6. Feeds to Green. He can't hit that time. Good D by Ariza. He dishes it to Paul. Back to Ariza. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
There's the 3. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Paul. Shot to end this cold run. And it's Durant with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Thompson with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They set the pick. Screen by Capella. Back to Paul. Here is Mbah-a-Moute. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And Mbah-a-Moute's got 9.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
Timeout called. The Warriors.
Well, Chris Paul signing the big contract this past offseason, and you knew he'd end up with one of the biggest deals out there, and his impact on a team goes far beyond just stats.
Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Golden State also making some changes. Kevon Looney comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. Well, Greg, Houston wanted Chris Paul, and they got their man. One of the bigger surprises, certainly, of the offseason.
Yeah, and without Paul on this roster, this team isn't in the conversation for winning. You need him to keep your window of winning open, and he is just that impactful and makes everyone on the floor better.
Durant against Green. Green kicks to Livingston. And there's the pass to Looney. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Stephen Curry is the kind of guy always looking for his shot. If you give him room, he's going to take it.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Durant just inside the line. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 13 points for Kevin Durant.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Paul kicks to Capella. Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Chris Paul. Gordon kicks to Harden. Screen by Baamute. And here's Green outside. Warriors with the rebound. And Curry has it in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 8. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Livingston with it. He's against Gordon. Taken away by Nene. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Curry. Harden kicks to Mbamute. Nene, the screen. 6 to shoot. Harden the pass to Nene. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors leading by 8. Lobbed up there for Durant. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now Livingston. They set the pick. Pass to Looney. Green kicks to Livingston. Durant for 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half. Rockets trail by 11. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter.
You know, so much of Draymond's rim protection comes from positioning. But this time, he just flat out went got it.
And Curry has it in the corner. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gordon dishes to Harden. To end the run, hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 19 points.
And with Harden, it's pick your poison. Not only a tenacious penetrator, but also a consistent threat from three-point.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Livingston kicks to Curry. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 26 points for Steph Curry.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Harden the pass to Nene, and Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
To the left side wing. Green dishes to Livingston. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. Here's Gordon. On the wing, Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Curry. Off on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Hey, we've been really solid. Everybody's been really solid, and that's great. Now let's take it a step a little bit higher, a little further, defensively in particular.
Encouragement from Steve Kerr, but then the prod there you saw guys at the end knows his guys have a little bit more to give.
Yeah, there's a balance. On D, they have to take away the airspace, but also resist the temptation to over-contest. Don't want to open up lanes and commit fouls.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is out there with Looney. Then there's Bell. Then there's Livingston. And it's Cook in at the point guard position. Here's Paul. After the made shot from Klay Thompson. Screen by Baamute. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Cook kicks to Thompson. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And because of his awareness and quick release, Klay able to finish inside against pressure.
Outside Gordon. Screen by Baamute. And Baamute controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Thompson, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Gordon kicks to Green. Screen by Baamute. Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Paul, top the key. 5 on the clock to the wing on the left. And Baamute can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 16. Thompson passes to Livingston. There's the pick. Here is Cook, defended by Paul. Here's Thompson, again Golden State.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Paul left side. Gordon with no one around. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting one in the first.
Livingston dishes to Cook. Passes it to Looney. He kicks to Bell. Livingston with it. He's against Gordon. Pulls it from the elbow. Livingston, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Baamute. That's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. Thompson with it. Now Green defending. Bell's shot is good.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
What's amazing to me about Klay Thompson is his ability to take over a game. He just needs a few shots to drop and look out. The next thing you know, he is in unstoppable rhythm.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. There's the pick. Gordon. Tries to snap the cold streak. That shot off the mark, and Golden State will go the other way with it. And with Klay's shooting ability and size, it allows him to put up huge numbers, Steve, when he's locked in. We've seen it before in the past.
You know, just looking at Klay's resume shows how dominant he can be when he's on fire. 35 points in a quarter, 60 in 3 quarters. One of the scariest players in the league when he's on.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 20. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Green. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Over Green. The shot by Thompson, no good.
No one near him. That's one he's got to hit. One he usually hits.
Tucker the pass to Paul. There's the feed to Mbah-a-Moute. Screen by Mbah-a-Moute. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Tucker. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Mbah-a-Moute. Riza comes in for Green, and it's Harden in for Gordon. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Bell. Kevin Durant comes in for Sean Livingston. And Curry subbed in for Cook.
That is a nice pull-up jump shot from that area from Stephen Curry.
Inside, the putback.
That's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
Warriors leading by 18. Thompson outside. There's the pick. He feeds it to Durant. Shoots over Tucker. Durant, no good. The Rockets shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Ariza kicks to Paul. It's stolen by Curry. Now the dish to Green. Durant for 3. Outside for Curry. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 31.
Stephen Curry, that's a luxury to have a guy that can run off screens and shoot the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Paul with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Got freed up, nice work off the pick. And that's 12 points for Ariza.
And that evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
Here's Looney, up top Curry. Paul with the steal. And here we go, fast break, Paul's got it.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Here's Curry. Count it, good. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Screen by Capella. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Outside Curry. Green dishes to Curry. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 35.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Paul kicks to Harden. There's the screen. Capella sets a screen for Harden. Here's Tucker. Here's Capella. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's good from Capella.
You know, last season, Steve Kerr once again having to miss time due to complications from his back surgery. Missed the majority of the team's postseason, but he got through the regular season fine, but it's something that has troubled him off and on.
He hits both from the stripe. And having worked with Steve Kerr here at 2K and other capacities, usually we get to rib him a lot and make jokes whenever we see him coaching. But you know, Steve, I speak for everyone in the 2K family when we wish Steve all the best and hope he can overcome these health issues.
I totally echo that, Kevin. Steve Kerr is just an NBA lifer. But more than that, he's a fantastic coach and even a better person. We hope to see him on the sidelines for years to come.
The screen from Thompson. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Such a sweet stroke from Andre on the 3-ball. Always a danger to light it up from there.
Paul passes to Capella. Back to Paul. Capella sets a screen for Ariza. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. First free throw is good. Ariza hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Dishes it to Durant. Pass to Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. Durant with a screen on Ariza. And it's Green missing.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
Iguodala with the steal. Kicks to Curry. Thompson outside. Feeds it to Iguodala. He dishes it to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 3 on the clock. Fires from deep. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Tucker over Iguodala. Another shot. And it's Capella missing. Warriors leading by 17. Outside Durant. Curry on the wing. They set the pick. From deep, Iguodala. Rebounded by Tucker. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now, here's Tucker. The tray. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Tucker. And it's now 22 points for James Harden.
Yeah, they're having a tough time containing Harden here tonight. No surprise there.
The screen from Thompson. On its way from Curry for 2. Good on the jump shot. Curry's got 37.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now here's Curry following the shot by Chris Paul and the basket by Curry.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Now here's Paul. From about 16, offensive rebound. Iguodala with the steal. Curry with it. Iguodala outside. Unloads from 13. The shot by Thompson, no good. So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 18. Paul against Thompson. Paul goes in. Here's Capella. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And here is Iguodala. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options. So many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.